Oh, you want me? Oh, you're gonna do this.
Come on now, you can tell me. It was you and me. Right. So
yeah, it was. So here's what happened.
People need to hear this.
Last week after we won the victory at the Battle of Bunkerville. Okay? Yeah. The BLM was people were going in. The people were moving cattle out. The cowboys, the other was the special forces operators, were in their trucks, driving out, bringing their trailers and this and that, and they were coming out from where the police were staging above, and then all driving north. A line of protesters was standing there, and we were calling them out.
You were visibly upset.
Oh, more than visibly. We were cussing them out one side and down the other, giving them the finger, yelling at them the whole 9 yards. And what they were doing was driving out with their left hand like this and their cell phone like this, taking pictures of us and smirking. We'll be back kind of a deal. So we're like giving it to them. And then I see these guys standing across the way where the actual, it was Metro, right? It was Metro, yeah. And some of the highway patrol guys were standing there. And the parking lot, and there's this guy in this absolutely tacked out deal combat thing standing there, and I'm going, and you are the real problem here. I'm just giving them all kinds of crap, right? We're talking from here to maybe 100 feet, 150 feet, right? And yelling at him. And he's looking at me kind of like this. He's standing there in his suit, and he's kind of like this. And he finally walks over here, and I'm like, "You guys are the problems, you know? Who the hell?" He's like, "Wait a minute, I'm on your side." Okay? He says, and I'm like, "What are you doing over there?" So he proceeds to tell me the story. The guy I'm yelling at is actually a patriot. They had gone over there to talk to them and try to defuse the situation. They're with an organization out of Georgia. And so Curtis, he comes over and he's just like, "You're yelling at me, what's up?" He takes his helmet off. It was really funny. Anyway, the point was, what this gentleman, what you told me and what you showed me was that there was a different way to do that because we were giving the wrong image, and it could have been spun incorrectly. Now, fortunately, it wasn't, which is really good.
If you have the moral high ground, you might as well keep it.
Exactly. We had the moral high ground, and the fact was we had a better way of doing it, and we figured it out, and the next time we're going to do it. We talked the other night about if doing things where we go like this to them, right? Remember we had those conversations? Okay, and this is the guy that I got that from. And so that was the story. See, I learned something there. And sometimes you don't have to just be the loudest screaming, yelling, and cussing somebody out. It might be a different way. Well, they deserve it.
When you did it makes you feel good, right?
Yeah,
you have a pile of frustration, yeah. And it has to go somewhere, right? But
now, look, I need to be better than that. And so then he's been telling me the same thing. But anyway, so the bottom line is there comes a point where I learned something. That's why when I thought you recognized it right away, but yeah.
No, I recognized it, I just didn't remember from where. So
that's what happened.
All right, well, thanks for telling us the story.
That was the story. That was